This is a story about a very special red husky named Charlie. Charlie was part of a big, happy husky family. He absolutely loved playing in the yard with his husky siblings, his mom, and his dad, Diesel. Life was one big, joyful adventure for him. Now, Charlie had a mischievous side. One of his favorite games, and I mean his absolute favorite, was to pester his old, grumpy husky dad, Diesel. He'd nip at his heels, steal his spot, and just generally be a little menace, all with a playful glint in his eye. It was his mission to get a rise out of his dad, and he was very good at it. When he wasn't annoying Diesel, you could find Charlie getting as muddy as possible. He'd dig, roll, and then, covered head to paw in mud, he'd jump straight into the pool with his favorite toy, splashing dirty water everywhere without a care in the world. He was just a big, happy, messy boy. But what Charlie loved most of all, even more than bugging his dad or making a muddy mess, was spending time with his favorite humans, Cheyenne and Christopher. He was their furry shadow, their constant companion. He would follow them everywhere, appointing himself as their official guardian. He took his job very seriously, protecting them from all sorts of perceived dangers, like pesky birds that dared to land in the yard or slow-moving snails on the sidewalk. To Charlie, no threat was too small. He was their big, happy, fluffy protector, and his love for them was endless. One winter, things started to change. Charlie, our vibrant and playful boy, began to get sick. It was a tough time for everyone, watching their energetic friend slowly lose his spark. The house felt a little quieter, a little less chaotic without Charlie's usual antics. And then, one day, our sweet Charlie passed away. The yard felt empty, the pool was too clean, and Diesel could finally nap in peace, but it wasn't the same. A huge husky-shaped hole was left in everyone's hearts. But here's the thing about a love as big as Charlie's. It doesn't just disappear. Even though no one could see him anymore, Charlie was still there. His mission wasn't over. He just continued it as a ghost. His favorite game. Still bugging his dad, of course. Diesel would be sound asleep, and suddenly he'd twitch an ear, as if a ghostly Charlie was right there, giving it a playful bite. The old grumpy dad probably thought he was dreaming, but we know better. And his humans? He could never leave them. Cheyenne would feel a sudden warmth on her bed at night, a familiar weight settling down beside her, as she knew it was Charlie, snuggling up for a ghostly cuddle just like he always did. He was still her protector, her comforting presence in the dark. He'd also check in on Christopher at work. Sometimes a random breeze would rustle papers on his desk, or he'd catch a fleeting shadow out of the corner of his eye. It was just Charlie making sure everything was okay, letting him know he wasn't alone. And for his husky mom, who missed her boy dearly, she'd sometimes hear a faint, distant howl join hers when she was feeling lonely, a ghostly voice harmonizing with her own. So while the family can't see their beautiful red husky anymore, they feel him. They know he's still there. Charlie's spirit is still running through the yard, still chasing birds, and still watching over everyone he loves. He's still playing, still protecting, and still spreading his unique brand of chaotic joy. Because a love like Charlie's is forever. He's still on his mission, the best ghost dog a family could ever ask for. Thanks for listening to Charlie's story. If you have a furry friend who's always in your heart, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.